All right, everyone, welcome back. We are diving into the ethical dilemmas swirling around AI, a field that is seriously exploding right now.
It really is.
Everywhere you look, it's AI. Self-driving cars, chatbots that practically pass the Turing test, algorithms making life or death choices in like milliseconds. It's
Uh,
wild.
mhm.
But with all this incredible progress, we got to pause and ask some tough questions.
For sure.
So that's our mission today, to unpack three huge IKEA concerns about AI bias, privacy, and accountability. And don't worry, it's not all doom and gloom. We'll also explore some potential solutions because I'm all about that silver lining.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I think there are definitely ways to make sure AI is a force for good, used responsibly and ethically.
Right. Okay, let's kick things off with AI bias. I was reading that article you sent about facial recognition software, and it just blew my mind how these systems can actually inherit human prejudices.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. It all comes down to the data they're trained on, right? Like, imagine you're teaching a kid about cats, but you only ever show them pictures of Siamese cats.
Okay, I see where you're going with this.
Right. They might think, oh, all cats have blue eyes and pointy ears. It's the same with AI. If the data is skewed, the AI is going to be skewed too.
Makes sense. So in the case of facial recognition, if the training data is mostly white faces, then the AI might have a hard time accurately identifying people of color.
Exactly. And this isn't just like a theoretical problem, This has real-world consequences. Think about that study by MIT. It showed some facial recognition algorithms misidentified Black women as men, like a shocking percentage of the time, up to 35%.
Whoa, seriously, 35%.
Yeah. Well, white men were like almost always identified correctly. Huge disparity. And it just highlights how AI bias can actually worsen existing inequalities, not fix them.
Wow, those numbers are scary. Okay, so what can we do about it?
Yeah.
Is there a way to de-biases AI? Is that even possible?
Yeah, totally possible.
Yeah.
One thing we can do is make sure the data we're using to train these AIs is more diverse, more representative of the real world.
Right.
And it's not just about quantity, it's also about quality, right? Like in the case of facial recognition, we need data sets that have a wide range of facial features, skin tones, lighting conditions, you name it.
Yeah, that makes total sense. And I bet having diverse teams building the AI is also super important, right? So you're not just getting one perspective.
Oh, 100%. Like different perspectives mean that you can catch potential biases that might slip through the cracks otherwise. It's like having a bunch of editors on a paper, right? Catching all those typos and weird sentences. And then on top of that, we need to constantly be monitoring these AI systems, audit them regularly, to evaluate how they're performing and tweak as needed.
Gotcha. Always double checking. Okay, so let's move on to privacy now. AI, it's no secret, AI needs a ton of data, like mountains of it. And it can feel like, honestly, we're